Okay, weekend review I should say, of the 12th through to the 17th of May. Off we go. Let's start off with some bright spots. On Monday was our bench press, so good job to Holly in the morning. You hit a very, very high percentage of your 1 rep max, so very impressive there. And then Monday, Brendan did Clover all by himself. Took him, I believe, 2 hours and 40 something minutes. If you don't know what that workout is, it's the one Dudley did the day prior on the Sunday. It is 10 miles and 150 burpee pull-ups, and you can dissect it however you want. I believe Brendan did 10 sets of 1 mile and 15 burpee pull-ups. So well done to him doing it all alone on that cold and dreary Monday night. On Tuesday, welcome to Gab. This was her first class, brought down by Trin, I think. And so yeah, nice to see you. Hopefully we can get you back at some point. And then the shout out is to Mal and Lara's continual rivalry. It's always funny to see Mal come in after Lara in the morning and just, oh, it's so funny. The competition is great. And then Tuesday night, Dudley gave a shout out to himself. In the workout, he got over 100 double unders in his first 2 rounds. So I believe that was like over 2/3 of his score in the first 2 out of 5 rounds. Very good job, Dudley. Getting better, getting more fit, coming back from your little string of injuries you had last year. On Wednesday, shout out to Caitlin from the 9:15 class for not worrying necessarily about the time cap. Ignore the beep. For not worrying about the time cap, but just slugging away and going a little heavier than she normally would and challenging herself. Good job to Caitlin. Hey, Tuscan. Then Wednesday evening, Brendan got the double workout back to back after a big Monday, so good job, Brendan. And then Michaela is also back, so good to have Michaela back. Thursday, we have Jordan and his really good intensity. Jordan is king of holding such a perfect intensity for every workout, always going super high intensity and working his hardest, so good job, Jordan. And then Cami on Thursday evening with her ring muscle upscaling. Hers were probably the closest to actual intensity for ring muscle ups, just transferred down into a scout option. So I was very impressed by that. So good job, Camille. And then Tim cleaned big weights and did snatches for the first time in ages. Yeah, so Tim's been coming back from a shoulder injury. So good to see him getting a few moves in there. And then Friday evening, there wasn't anything special. If I really want to shout out, I could say myself. Ooh, I was the RXer of the males for the workout. If you would want to shout out for the Friday night. Thanks guys, see ya. But yeah, shout out to myself, I guess. If Dudley can give himself one, I can give myself one. And then today, Saturday, Jackie got some kipping pull-ups done. She's been really struggling with just a few injuries, shoulder, elbow, knee, you know, just the nice trifecta of injuries, but she's slowly getting back from that. And she was able to do kipping pull-ups for the first time in a long time today, where she's been doing nothing really dynamic, more just static things. So very, very good to see that. They are our bright spots. We'll go with some announcements. So 2nd of June, we have Never Miss a Monday starting. I'm sure Dudley can put the beautiful Brendan stick figure here. So yeah, that's coming up 2nd of June. Pretty much just don't miss a Monday. And if you are the last one in, then you'll win a weight vest. Last year, this went for so long, we had to start introducing other rules to start getting people out. And we'll probably end up doing that again this year. But still, never miss a Monday, don't miss a Monday. Now, there's a few event ideas coming up, which we could be wanting your input on. So if there's good feedback from everyone, we'll just incorporate them. But if people don't seem to give a shit, then we won't bother. And that's cool. So we're thinking sports day for June and July could possibly be a hike of some description, something, just go out. We can either do a day hike or we can do a multi-day hike, just depending on what people want to see. We've got Ollie Barwon total. So this is Dudley's idea. This is a team Ollie total plus a 2K team row. So I believe the way he wants to do that is we can go individual winners, but we can also go team winners. And I think it'll be your Sinclair total. So that's for weightlifting. I'm not sure the actual calculations for that. So if you want to know, look that up. And then also off the 2K row, we can calculate your VO2 max. And so it'll be like greatest for both of those gets the win. And then possibly an outdoor WOD, dependent on the weather, if it's good, but similar to, I can assume similar to what you guys did around the river that one time. I missed out on that very sadly, but that did look fun and I wouldn't mind doing one of them again. And then possibly a mixed netball day. The only struggle with that would be we'd want to do it on a Saturday, and I believe that's when the league plays their games, so it'll be hard to find like a spare court, but we could do it later in the afternoon, maybe. We'll see with those though. Peter's High Rocks is coming up. When is that? That is next month. So start of June, I don't remember the exact dates, but Peter is going up to California to compete in the High Rocks World Champs. So get around him. He's been doing a lot of specialized training and yeah, he's been getting a lot better with his running too, which is good. Okay, events coming up include, I mean, all the ones I previously just said, but also we've got our training camp coming up. Dudley just designed a lovely post for that yesterday. So this will be on the 14th of June. I'm not sure whether he'll put that up here, but there's a QR code that you can pay with. I'm not sure if he'll want to put that on the YouTube video, but if he does, you can pay literally by that QR code. If it's there, if it's not there, there'll be one in the gym for you to pay with. What else? I think that's all for events. And then Lost and Found, there's a pink one. I believe that's either Alex's or Claire's. We've got a bunch that we've stickered. But yeah, other than that, our autumn program is slowly tapering off as we're leading into winter. So a few good things to look forward to. Dudley seems to be spilling with ideas, overflowing with ideas for our winter program. So yeah. Oh yes, also one final event thing that me and Dudley were talking about earlier in the week is possibly for the Ollie lovers of the gym. We're thinking possibly a competition. We could all decide on a competition coming up somewhat soon, I suppose, and we could do that one, or alternatively, the one in September that I'm going to do. I believe Tamara is going to do it. I believe Serena's going to do it. And I think Micah might even jump in too. But we're thinking just getting everyone up there, possibly big representation of our relentless weightlifting, which would be really cool to see. But we'll only necessarily promote that if people are interested in it. But you're all welcome to the comp. It's a state-run comp, so there's no entry fee as per se, but if you don't have a Vic weightlifting, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Account? I don't know. Dudley, if you've got the right word, put it here. But yeah, if you don't have a subscription or whatnot to Vic weightlifting, you'll need that, and that'll just be your entry fee, if you will. That'll just mean you can do any state comp for free, and then any local comps, whatever their pricing is, that's how much you'll pay. They're usually like $15 max anyway. But yeah, if people are interested in that, we'll get that done. What to say? I don't think I've got too much to say. Yeah. Right here. Weekend in review done. Thank you very much.